Most people don't consider them first responders, but they are the first ones to respond when there's a power emergency.
It's all hands on deck.
Linemen have a big responsibility when it comes to providing us with electricity and safety 24/7, 365 days a year.
I've been here 27 years and probably missed about half of those Christmases.
While a lot of people take cover when severe weather strikes, hundreds of linemen are getting ready to deploy.
I've seen the Atlantic Ocean with a hurricane in Florida. I've seen the Pacific Ocean with the fires in California.
They spend years training, but
Anything can happen to the best sometimes.
a lineman's job can be very dangerous. They climb poles, operate trucks and heavy equipment, fix sagging wires, load transformers, and more. But it's gratifying for them knowing they are providing families with a vital service, electricity.
But I always knew I wanted to help people, and this was a way that I help lots of people a lot of times.
These workers say this is more than a job, it's a lifestyle with no room for mistakes.
The lineman's pencil does not have an eraser.
You make one mistake, it's unrecoverable. There's no going home.
Many people would assume that the hardest and most dangerous part of a lineman's job is working with electricity, but in reality, there's a lot more to it.
They sometimes have to climb up hundreds of feet to work with electricity. In some cases, they have to face things like strong winds, rain, lightning, and even fire. But Jacob McCombs with Swebco saw heights as a challenge.
I used to be afraid of heights at one point, and it just intrigued me, and so I, conquer that fear and go to the next step.
These linemen can climb up anywhere from 75 feet to over 300 feet, but height is not the only danger they face.
We also deal with very high tension, heavy weights, heavy equipment, bad terrain, dogs.
These workers say it's the drivers not paying attention they fear the most.
But when we're working along roadways and people not slowing down and paying attention to us being there, that gets pretty hairy sometimes.
Although safety is their priority, their families are always on their minds. Tom Littles knows his job is a very dangerous one. He prefers to be very vague with his family about what he really does.
I do not include my family in a lot of my work hazards. I keep the two separate. I don't want my family worrying. Husband, dad comes home, and I'm tired, and that's pretty much all that I share.
So the next time you go ahead and flip a switch and there's light, thank a lineman. Roxette Pietri-Freeman, KTBS 3 News.